Hey guys, my name is Kaylin. I'm new to YouTube, and so for my first video, I thought I would do a challenge. So as you can probably see by the title, I'm doing the Dollar Tree makeup challenge. Just keep watching and we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so for primer, and these are the only two colors that they had at my Dollar Tree. So we have the green one for redness, so I'll just use that in the areas where I tend to get red. And then there's a cool pink, which is for brightening your complexion. And I guess I'll just use that over the rest of my face because those are the only two colors I had to work with. So for my mirror today, I'm actually using the little classic. Okay, so I just put the green primer where I tend to get red, which is, most of my face. So my nose, my forehead gets red, and my cheeks, like the inner part, the inner. I'm just using my fingers. I always just use my fingers when I'm applying product. Okay, so now that I'm done with the primer, it's time for foundation. Okay, so I didn't have a lot of options for foundation. There's this one. And then there's... So let's test. I think I'm just gonna mix them. This one looks like it would be a little light for me, and then this one looks like it would be a little dark for me. So I'm gonna try to mix them and come up with a color that might fit my skin. Okay, so I did just go ahead and mix both of those colors on my hand, and now I'm gonna put it on my face, and we're gonna see how well it works. The Dollar Tree actually did not, not that I've seen, have any beauty blenders, so I'm kind of cheating here and using the one that I got from the Morphe brush set. I think, just for me, I think I'm going to do a second layer. But yeah, I've been wanting to start YouTube for a long time now, actually. And I got everything I needed. Like, I went out and bought a camera. I got a new camera, a ring light, and a laptop. Just to start YouTube. Because I thought that was everything that I needed. And it's been a while now. I've waited it out. And I just had everything, I just never started. And I was just kind of like, I don't really know what you're waiting for. You might as well just go ahead and start. You have everything you need. Just do it. So that's what I'm doing now. So for contour, we have the, contouring and highlighting duo. And then I found a contour stick, which I'm kind of nervous about. I don't know if I'm going to use it. And then they have a hard candy little, like, I don't know if I can get it open without taking the plastic off. It's a whole little set. But I thought this was so cool that they had an actual little kit there for only $1 and that it's hard candy. Okay, so this is the little brush that the contour and highlight kit came with. And I'm assuming this end is gonna be for the contour. So I'm gonna take this. I'm using the third one in the little booklet case thing. And I'm gonna try to chisel my cheeks. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to highlighting, and I'm going to use the little concealer that came in the same kit, the second one right here. And I'm actually thankful that they have this in the set because they did not have a concealer that I could find. So I'm going to use that. Okay, so now I do have the highlighter on. It's nothing crazy. So now I'll show you the powders that I got. I mean, I have the mirror that I've been using. That's actually the powder, and that's in rose beige. And then I have these, which I didn't realize it, but I actually bought two. Like I bought two of the same one. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna use this one. Seems easier to get to because these are really, really little. So I'll probably just use this. And I didn't see any powder brushes, but they did have this little kabuki brush, so I'm just gonna use that. I didn't find any setting powders, so I'm kind of just using this skin tone powder to set everything that I just did. Okay, now time for the part that I've been stressing about the most. I'm going to do my eyebrows, and this is the only product that I saw for eyebrows. I don't use powder on my eyebrows. I've always used like a pencil or a gel or a pomade or anything but powder. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it goes. So. Okay, so it's there. It's a brow. It's on there. It's not the best looking brow ever, but we're gonna work with it. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other brow off camera. Maybe that one will come out a little better. Okay, so I'm back and I have both brows on and they don't look great. They don't, yeah. I'm gonna try to save them by cutting them out with concealer. Saw the fallout from my brows, like just from doing my brows. So yeah, I'm gonna try to save them now. I'm gonna try to cut them with concealer. This is usually what saves my brows for me because I use Tarte Shape Tape, and that's a liquid concealer, and it just really cleans up the brows. But the concealer that I've been using is the one in this kit, and it's not a liquid, it's more of like a cream concealer. So I've never tried this to carve out my brows before, but we're going to try it now and we're going to see how it works. Okay, I did try to save them. I tried my best. They're as good as I'm going to get them. Now I'm going to move on to the fun part, for me, my favorite part, the eyes. So I'm going to try to come up with something off camera on one eye, and then I'll come back and show you what I did on the other eye. But I will go ahead and show you what I got. I'm going for a purple look today. So I have this little palette, which has a lot of purples, but I did also get these, which are a little more bright and pop a little more. So maybe these will be easier to work with. And then I also got this palette, which just has some more like neutral shades, just in case I need like a few transition colors or anything like that. And then I got this, which I've had one of these before. I had a little white silvery one, and it was like a last minute thing that we had to get from the Dollar Tree because it was my homecoming and I needed like a white sparkly something. So that's just what we got. And they also had this little booklet, which is LA Colors. I don't know if you can see that. LA Colors, and you open it and it's like a little miniature palette. And the only shade that I got it for is the one right here, the little lilac, like shimmery purple. And it's the one that's, I don't know if you can see, it's the one that's crushed all over the whole palette. So I'm still gonna maybe try to work with it, see if I can work around the mess. But yeah, I'm gonna go off camera and try to come up with something, and then I'll come back and I will show you guys. Hey guys, I'm back. I did create an eye look. The shadows they were kind of hard to work with in my opinion, but we'll make it work. It's fine. So I'm going to show you everything I used to get this. Okay, so first off, the Dollar Tree does not have an eye primer, not that I saw. So I cheated and I used another eye primer that I already had, but it's still a cheap one. It's a Revlon one. Yeah, I couldn't do it without an eye primer, so sorry, I had to use that. So this eye that we're doing now is already primed and ready to go. So the first shade that I used is this dark purple in the Chic palette, the one that had all the purples in it, and I packed that all around my eyelid. So I'm just stamping it to get as much color payoff as I can get. And now I'm just taking that same brush and I'm blending that out a little bit around the edges. I'm just diffusing it. I forgot to mention that I did get brushes, and I have these little eye brushes. These, which I have used before actually, and then this one that I'd never seen before. It was little and I figured I could use it, which I did. So okay, now I'm taking the shade right here, this one, to further blend out the line that we already have going on. And I'm using just this little fluffy, it's kind of messed up, but just this little fluffy brush. I'm going to go back in with both of those colors and just brighten them up so that they're more intense. Okay, so now I have that all done. Now it's time to cut the crease. I tried the little concealer that I was using from the little kit, and that did not work for me at all. So I did something that I've never done before, and I used a foundation to cut the crease. The Sassy and Chic one. It's not as intense and it doesn't stand out as much as a usual concealer would have, but it did the trick. So I'm taking that little brush, I'm going to cut the crease out. I basically only used this smaller brush to map out where I wanted the crease to go. So now I'm going to go in with this bigger flat brush and bring it the rest of the way down. Okay, now that we have that done, I'm going to go ahead and use my finger to kind of blend the edges a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take those two same colors that I used on the crease, and I'm going to blend them from the inside and the outside of the halo eye. Okay, now I'm going to put the eyeshadow on the center, which again, I didn't really have anything as bright and vibrant as I wanted or as I would usually have, but I did use the shade from the book, the one that exploded, and then I used this shimmer. It says it's a brow bone highlight from this little kit here. I didn't know the Dollar Tree carried Wet n Wild, but I got another one too, which I didn't use today. But they have this little one here. And I usually wouldn't use a brush for this. I would just use like my finger, but these little colors, I can't fit my finger in there. So I'm just using a little old school applicator. The one I'm using is the one from the purple palette. So now that we have the shimmer in the middle, I'm just going to take this little flat, looks like a liner brush, and I'm going back in with the darker color around the top of the concealer to define where we cut earlier. Now it's time for the inner corner, and all I did was clean off the zebra, the little brush, and I used the shimmer shade from the little booklet. Okay, now that that's done, it's time to do the liner. Now for liner, I have this the pencil liner, the one that rolls up, and then I also got the liquid liner that they had. Okay, so I'm taking the liquid liner to line the top. And now I'm going to use the other eyeliner, the little pencil, to do my waterline on the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to take the same two shades that we used on top in the crease, and I'm going to put those on the bottom. So I'll take the darker purple first, and I'll just put that pretty close to the lower lash line. And then I'll take the lighter purple that we used, and I'll put it right under that. Now it's time to put on the mascara, and I got two. I got this one, which says Bold Lash, and then I got this one that says Mega Wear. And how I did it was I used the pink one on the top lashes because the wand is thicker, and then this one, it's a little thinner and the bristles are a little more fine, so I use that for my bottom lashes. Okay, so now the mascara is all done and it's time for lashes, and the Dollar Tree actually has lashes that have improved a lot since the last time I saw the lashes. So the ones that I'm using are these. They came in the little blue box and they look like this, and I actually got a few packs of these. There's these ones and these, and then there's these, and they're really cute. I mean, when I think of the Dollar Tree lashes, I think of what they used to have, which was, they just looked scratchy and not cute to me. But these are so cute. And they even have lash glue, and they even have a little applicator, so I got that too. Okay, so now I have lashes on both eyes, and then I just took more of that lilac broken shimmer and I put it under the brow, right on the bone, for a highlight there, just like I did on the inner corner. And now I'm going to finish off my face and do my lips. So I'm just taking this to bronze up my face a little bit, and I'm using this brush that I also got from the Dollar Tree. Okay, now I'm going in with blush from Dollar Tree, and it's a little pink, but it's all I could find, and maybe it won't look that bad because the eyes are purple. Okay, now last, I'm just going in with their highlighter that they have. Okay, so to finish off the face, this was so cute to me. They have a little setting spray, so I'm gonna try that. Okay, so now for lips, I did not have a lot of lip options at all. Really, the only one that I could find, that I cannot find right now, is this one right here. It's a LA Colors Lip Duo, and it's like a lipstick at the top, and then it's like a glitter, I'm guessing gloss at the bottom. I don't really know if I want to use the gloss yet, and even the lipstick itself doesn't really look like it's going to go with the look, but it's all I could find, so we're just going to go with it. We're going to try it. Okay, let's try this gloss. It looks really, really, really shimmery in the container. I'm not seeing a lot of sparkle on the lips, but so yeah, I don't think there's a lot of glitter in there, but I don't know. Here's the finished look using nothing but makeup from the Dollar Tree, except for the beauty blender and the eye primer because I couldn't find either one at the Dollar Tree. But other than that, everything on the face was only $1. And I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of products, and there's even some that I didn't use, like the contour stick and this little compact thing. I got a liquid highlighter that wouldn't work out for me, and got this palette that I didn't use. So I got a lot of stuff, and I spent about 50 bucks. I'm happy with it. Like, if I had to go somewhere right now, I wouldn't be like, I have to take this off my face, I have to change everything. I could go out, I could wear it, I don't mind. It worked for me. Thank you for watching. And once again, this is my first video. I'm new to YouTube. I'm still learning everything. Still working on it. But please like the video and subscribe and leave comments down below so I can see what you thought. You can tell me your opinion. You can ask me questions. Anything you want. I want to get to know you guys. And yeah, thank you for watching.